Before I jump into this video, make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button, like the video, drop a comment. It's gonna help me so much supporting me, and also it pushes me for the YouTube algorithm. What's up guys, Anthony again, back with another video. Today's video is about why I'll never work for anyone else in my life ever again. I have the ability to create my own schedule. I enjoy having the flexibility week over week to plan for any calls or meetings that I have at whatever time I want to. I just submit my schedule to my team. I love having the opportunity to be able to call an audible if I have any type of an emergency meeting or call with a colleague pop up that I need to alter my schedule really quick. Having the opportunity to call an audible to free up time for a call with a colleague or a meeting with a business partner. But I try and have my days as planned as possible so there's some type of structure for not just myself but those around me as well. Although I have a ton of flexibility, planning is extremely important considering that business is so fast-paced. I have to have some type of structure and be planned. I think that if I'm not planning to win, then I'm planning to fail. So I have to make sure that every week I'm planned for myself and those around me. I love having the flexibility to travel wherever I want, whenever I want, as long as I schedule and plan the trip. I love having that freedom to travel whenever I want. I don't have to submit a timesheet or a request off or count the days of the year that I've missed or whatnot. I'm also really thankful for the opportunity to be able to travel home or anywhere I need at any given time in case of any family emergency with friend or loved one or something like that I need to be there for. I can just call an audible in my schedule and I can help delegate some of my responsibilities, or thanks to the technology we have today, I can accomplish most things online or remotely. One thing I love is being able to come into the office early to get mentally prepared or crank out some extra work or get ahead for the day or the week. For example, have you ever been an employee at work, noticed a problem or situation, but you were unable to take control to solve it or take that necessary action because of your pay grade or your role in the company? I know I totally have, and I've sat there and watched problems unfold in front of me without being able to do anything. I remember being an employee for someone else and only having select control over things in my day-to-day. I remember having to go find a manager or a supervisor just to unlock some cage so that I can start stocking something or grab an item that I needed. It always felt like such a waste of time having to grab them, although I did understand why I had to. I'm just more comfortable in an environment where I have the ability to control what I do, when I do, and where I do it. Although I have ownership and the ability to do whatever I want, whenever I want, it's important for my sake and those around me that I'm pretty systematic with my actions. But now, thankfully, I can take that control. If I see a problem or an issue, I can call out the pink elephant in the room, or I can take the necessary action to find a solution or move forward. Working for myself puts me in a position to provide opportunity for any and everybody that surrounds themselves with me. It's unbelievably satisfying having those around you come up to ask questions or pick your brain on something so you can add value to them. It's only going to help them long term, and it makes me feel really good. I remember being an employee for someone else and only having select control over things in my day-to-day. I remember having to go find a manager or a supervisor just to unlock some cage so that I can start stocking something or grab an item that I needed. It always felt like such a waste of time having to grab them, although I did understand why I had to. One example of me being able to provide that opportunity to literally any and everyone around me, I hired my mom this year. I was able to bring her on because she was struggling looking for a remote position after having to deal with some rough family times. It was a little bit slow for her, so I figured, hey, I can give her any miscellaneous administrative tasks and she can remotely do that from home. I can actually compensate her, and who doesn't want their mom to work with them? I even gave my mom a pay raise for her birthday. How cool is that? I don't know if I would ever be able to do something like that if I wasn't my own boss. Thanks to the industry I'm in, being a business owner, you get out what you put in. If I need to make more money this year, this month, this week, or even today, I have that opportunity in my own hands. Unlike someone who relies on a corporation to pay them based on their job title or description, being a boss in general is a performance-based system. Because if I perform well, those around me perform well, and our company grows, or we become more profitable, or we gain more revenue for the clients that we work with. As a business owner, you also get a ton of tax write-offs depending on what type of business you run. Look into the laws regarding your industry and you can find more about that. For me, it allows me to use my personal money on anything business related, pay my taxes and pay it in full, and then in return my company will owe me a percentage back tax-free, which is awesome because in any sticky situation, if I really need to, I can simply write myself a check and I'll get the full value of what I wrote. Some of the things that I can write off as a business owner: business meals, work-related car use, work-related travel expenses, business insurance, phone, internet expenses, professional service fees, salaries, benefits, charitable contributions, child and dependent care, investments, medical expenses, real estate taxes, mortgage interests, moving expenses, and the list goes on. Thankfully, because I don't work for anyone else, the only thing that remains constant is my stability. Given that my business continues to grow and profit for the clients that I work with, in return, I will always have a job. The same can't really be said for your average employee working for a new employer each and every year, or the same employer for a couple years and then switching it up, or even job hopping from one to another because of lack of stability. Overall, it puts me in the position to control the stability of my future and my career. And that concludes everything today. That's exactly why I'll never work for anyone else ever again. Thank you so much for watching and the support, guys. Make sure you haven't already, go down below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop us a comment, give us some feedback. We want to know what we're doing right, what I can improve on, or some awesome content or video ideas for the future. Thanks, guys.